that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, welcome in later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in to the show. The band sounds great, always getting me pumped up before this episode.
They do. They always sound so fun.
Don't they?
It just makes you ready to go.
You know, I know we talked when we had you on before about all the activity that you can do during this season, but I'm curious about all the food that you're eating this time of year. What's your favorite thing to eat?
My heavens.
Build up to the holidays.
Okay, so crazy enough, one of my absolute favorite things that I really just hold off until the holidays to eat. It's so boring.
Okay.
It's homemade cranberry sauce.
Oh, I love homemade cranberry sauce. I love it.
Homemade cranberry sauce. Now, okay, there is something to be said about the stuff that slides out of the can.
There is. I agree. We're on the same.
Right, and you cannot replace that. However, a really good homemade cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Put some pecans, a little whipped cream in there.
Absolutely.
I could make myself sick of that stuff.
Just thinking about
it
is making me my mouth water.
What's yours? What is your holiday go-to?
Well, now you've taken cranberry sauce away.
I'm taking your idea.
It's gingerbread. I think gingerbread is my thing.
Another underrated.
Right.
Because people only think about gingerbread for the house.
Absolutely.
Well, gingerbread for the house doesn't really taste like gingerbread that you eat.
Gingerbread.
Yes.
Right? And I like it with a good of ginger
a good
in there.
ginger kick
so it's
to
just
it.
Not brown sugar and sugar, right? But you gotta get a little bit of a perkiness
gotta
to it.
have that bite from the ginger. It should hang with you a little bit.
Yeah, I know. You should be thinking about it long after it's done. Both of these things. I mean, cranberry brings a little sour. Gingerbread brings a little bite. I think both of them kind of linger with you the whole time, right?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, this show lingers with you long after tonight. And you're talking about it with all your friends and thinking about it for weeks to come because we got a fantastic one lined up for you. I'm really excited to talk to Dana, who is a circus artist, and we're going to be experimenting with a little bit of acro yoga in the studio today.
This sounds so fun.
So it's going to be a blast. I cannot wait to see what happens with that in a little bit. And we've got a great band joining us. Hierarchies are joining us on the show. Great sound. Cannot wait to hear their sound. And then down there at the chef's table, we got Chef Royalty because Chef Travis is here from Oak Steakhouse. What do you have for us, Chef?
Beef Wellington.
That's it. That's all we need to know.
I mean, I feel like that says enough.
Beef Wellington from Oak Steakhouse. You can't beat it. You got to stick around. We got all of that happening later. We're back with celebrity historian Rafi Andonian, and 'tis the season. We're talking about candy canes. We're talking about candy in general.
Yeah.
Because, man, everybody's eating candy right now, and me included.
That's right. Well, it is a holiday for gluttony, right?
Thank goodness. Once a year.
Putting all that sugar away. Now, the funny thing is that sugar and medicine have long been associated.
Well,
so think of it as medicinal.
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Exactly. Now, the funny thing is the first time you get hard candy is actually a pharmacist that creates it, believe it or not. So here we go, associating the two things together.
Interesting.
Yep.
What was the reason? Do you have any idea why?
Yeah, because of the fact that, again, associating drugs and candy, he's doing this in maybe 100 plus years ago. Again, the era of a lot of technology coming out, and it's just changing the forms of being able to eat sugar. Part of the reason also, the fact that, you know, you have the seasonality to the hard candy. So here we have the candy cane. Funny, I see how you're eating it. You know,
I wonder if people eat this way or that way.
Exactly. You know, yeah. So
am I doing it wrong?
Well, it depends who you ask. So about 70% of people eat it the way you're eating it.
Okay.
About close to 30% eat it this way.
Okay.
Now, you know what the shape is for this?
A cane?
Why? But why is it a cane shape?
I don't know. I had a hard time
well,
walking
the
into
most
the
popular theory. That's right. That's the pharmacist. Let's see what they say.
You can get canes at the pharmacist also. So maybe I don't know.
But the most popular theory is that it's a reference to the shepherds in the stories of the Bible, right? And the origins of the candy cane originally in white. would have been in Germany, where you have a lot of the Christmas tree traditions.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you can hang this
From your
on the
tree.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Ornamentation
Your
of trees
Tannenbaum.
comes from there. Exactly.
My wife is of German descent, and we hang candy canes on our Christmas tree every
Exactly,
Christmas.
exactly. And so I think of the fact that the candy is going back to the beginning, associating a guilty pleasure and that decadence, right, with sort of this feeling of good that comes with even the drugs of the past that might have been mixed in, is something that makes a lot of sense. Now think about also chocolate. You can have chocolates that are circulating during the season
Yes,
as
of
well. Now
course.
that's not hard candy, but what you have there is the addition of sugar by Europeans because they valued sugar. Original chocolate was bitter and was drank by the Mesoamericans. Europeans add sugar because it has that association that we're talking about.
There you go. And we know a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. So we hope you're enjoying your sugar out there. Rafi, thanks for bringing us a history lesson.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay with us. More happening later.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We've got Dana and Adair here, and we're doing something really experimental and fun in the studio today. We've got some acro yoga. So you guys said you were gonna maybe start it off with showing us a little something?
Yeah, we've got a really cool move that we've been working on for you.
Okay.
We're gonna need a little bit of support, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. So first I'm gonna have my lovely sister Adair gonna come into position. I'm gonna wrap around.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna need help counting to 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all right, are you ready, Adair?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, 1, 2,
3.
Okay, that didn't work.
Okay, didn't go well.
We'll try that again.
Okay.
A little bit more enthusiasm.
All right, here we go.
all right.
Here we go.
1,
2, 3.
Oh, that didn't work either.
Okay, no.
Okay, we got it.
All right, we got this.
All right,
we
Okay, you got it? Ready?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness.
I see.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Nice. Man, I'm curious, why circus arts? Why yoga? You've put them together. It's like acro yoga. What's the why?
Yeah, absolutely. So, my name is Dana. My pronouns are they, them. I grew up in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and a lot of things have happened, and I've spent about 10 years studying circus arts all over the world. And I really focus on recreational circus arts. When I was growing up, I did dance, I did soccer. All of my physical activity was really focused on competition, on trying to make myself better, trying to make myself stronger, everything about changing myself, right? But when I get to do circus arts, I learned that I can have physical activity where I'm hanging out with my friends and my siblings and I'm playing around, I'm laughing, I'm experiencing joy, I'm trying something new.
A little bit more
And-
collaborative too.
Yeah, I really get to connect with people. We get to work together. And that's one of the reasons why I love circus arts and why I'm so excited to bring more circus arts to Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, there you go. I love it.
So my question is, being in Northwest Arkansas, how did you even fall into circus arts? Where did that begin?
Yeah, so my first exposure to circus arts actually happened when I was taking a Turkish Egyptian dance class.
Wow.
That's a
my
mouthful.
undergraduate.
Okay.
And there was a local acrobat in my class, and she just showed me a move at one point. And then after school, I was living in Fayetteville, and I went to Yoga Deza, the old yoga studio,
yep.
and they had aerial silks, and they had acro yoga, and that's where I really got started 10 years ago.
Isn't it amazing the influence of one person can have on your life and your trajectory, your journey? I love that.
Absolutely.
Let's say folks in Northwest Arkansas, because I know you do stuff throughout the region. You've got some things that have happened and could potentially still happen at the Jones Center. You've got some things have happened, still happening in Fayetteville with the Parks Department. So if people want to stay up to date on all you have going on, what's the best way to do that?
Absolutely. So the best way to see what I'm offering, see what's going on in our area, and find different ways to connect and plug in is to follow me on Instagram. So at Tanuki Circus is my Instagram, and I've got lots of really fun classes and workshops series that happen in the park, as well as classes that happen in the Jones Center, and all kinds of really fun and new things evolving every day.
Is there any prerequisite for coming in for a class? Does someone need to have an idea of how to do yoga or acrobatics or anything like that to get started?
So, no. That definitely is a big concern that people have, but you don't come to the class with the skills. You gain the skills by coming to the class.
That's why you're going to the class.
Right, I love it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good.
So, yeah, acro yoga, you don't have to be strong or flexible to do acro yoga. Doing acro yoga makes you strong and flexible.
I love how
Love
you
that.
made it so
Yes.
accessible. And we're gonna take a moment now. You're gonna show us kind of what you do with acro yoga, right?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people learn visually. We love demonstrations. And so, yeah, we cooked up a little thing to show you.
Awesome. Great. Well, we'll step aside and watch. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Amazing. I'm going to take my shoes off.
Go ahead. Yeah, prep.
We're going to get ready. You know, usually I like to do a little bit more warming up, but, you know, I've been warming up a little bit this morning. So my lovely sibling is going to lay on the ground. I'm going to have them come a little bit closer. Now, when people really think of acro yoga, they generally think of this move that we call bird, or as you might have done with your parents growing up, airplane. So that is like my first acro move. We love it so much, but there's so much more that we can actually play with. So if you come check it out with us, we've got stuff where we can show you how to come up in really creative ways. We can also show you cool ways to come down. And most importantly, we're going to show you how to come together. One, two, three. Most importantly, high five.
High five, most importantly.
Yes, absolutely.
Well done. Thank you so much for joining us and showing us that.
That was
Absolutely.
amazing, inspiring, beautiful.
Yeah.
I can see why you love it.
Absolutely. Your passion shines through. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having us,
Yeah.
and I hope to see you all out there with us sometime soon.
Absolutely. Follow them on Instagram. That's the best way to find out how to get involved. And stay with us. We got more happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Ladies and gentlemen, hierarchies.
Riding on the pig trail, baby. We're gonna have a big time later. Across the river and around again. Now the Archies are back again. We keep on bobbing and weaving. And it's more than a feeling. We keep twisting and turning. We keep rolling and burning. Riding on the big trail, honey. Where we go, we don't need any money. Strap your boots and get ready to ride. Get ready to feel alive. riding on the pig trail, baby. We're gonna have a big time later. Cross the river and around the bend. And now the Yardies are back again.
Yes, we're down here at the chef's table. We got Chef Travis from Oak Steakhouse joining us, and we're talking all things beef Wellington, man.
Yep.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Appreciate you having me.
So you guys have a fantastic location. We were just talking about this up there in Rogers.
Yes.
How long have you been there at the Oak Steakhouse?
We've been open for about 3 months now.
Okay.
So not too long.
And it is delicious. It is vibey. It is
Yep.
atmospheric. You got all the things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's quite special to us. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah, I love it there. Okay, so you brought some beef Wellington, and I
Yes.
think you're going to kind of give us the a lesson.
Yeah.
We're going Beef Wellington 101. Are you ready for this,
Yep.
Betsy?
I think so. Just the name Beef Wellington is scary. Like to have to make that.
Yeah.
It's easier than what you think.
Okay.
We're going to do like a 30-second beef Wellington. We're
That's- yeah.
going to take the quicker route. We've already got some puff pastry here. We've got our certified Angus beef tenderloin right here. So we're just going to season it up with some salt and pepper.
So
Okay.
yeah, is this just what? This looks fancier than just the salt and pepper that I would have at home.
It's just kosher salt and fresh cracked black peppers, all
Okay.
it is.
Nice.
So
Okay.
once it's seasoned up, so we're going to start. We're going to get a little egg wash. We're just going to kind of go around the corners of the puff pastry and around the edges.
Okay, so what's that going to do for it?
So this is just going to seal everything so it doesn't come
Okay.
apart. And then we're going to go with some Dijon mustard.
Dijon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dijon.
So this is a dish, obviously, that has a little bit of, does it have a little bit of a mustard flavor to it? Obviously, you're putting mustard in there, but I know Dijon is kind of more of a gentle mustard.
Yeah, so it's going to have like a little of acid to it from the Dijon mustard, but this is just going to be kind of a binder as well to keep
Okay.
everything together.
Yeah?
Okay.
But it definitely does add some flavor to it.
Yeah.
And this is really where some flavor comes in. So this is a mushroom duxelles. So
What does that mean? Is it
Right.
mushroom or is it duck? What is it?
no duck in this.
Okay.
No ducks were harmed in this. So these are just mushrooms that we finely mince, and then we just cook them down until all the liquids been evaporated.
Okay. You would sear this, right?
Yes. Yes. So normally you would sear this, and then you're going to put it into the puff pastry, and then you would roll it, and then we'll put some egg wash on top and
Sure.
go from there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Show
I
us
wanna
how,
see this
how that
rolling
works. I wanna
method.
Yeah.
see
So we'll
your
just do a roll
technique.
real quick.
Yeah.
So we're just going to really almost. I want to say burrito-esque, but it's not.
Yeah.
So just
That's the most meat in a burrito I've ever seen.
Right.
and then you're just going to fold the edges over. And
Okay.
you want to just keep this kind of as tight as possible, but you don't want to rip the puff pastry.
Yeah, sure.
And then we're going to roll again.
Yeah. There's an art to that. It's like the same to me as like wrapping gifts at this time of year. There's an art to it. Obviously, you're putting some of that on to
Yep.
keep it together.
That's going to
See,
keep
I-
it together again.
Okay, so once you have this, and obviously the meat would be seared, you'd pop this in the oven?
Yep, you're going to put it in the oven for about 350. It depends on the thickness of the beef tenderloin and stuff on the cook time.
Sure.
But generally, you're going to go for about 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you need to do anything? Like, does it need to have any steam holes, or you just
Yes.
leaving it all?
So we are going to egg wash the outside, and
Okay.
this is going to have that beautiful golden brown color.
Give it a little color. Yeah.
And then once all the edges and everything's got some egg wash on it, we're literally just going to take our knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give some vents to
Yep.
release that steam.
Yep. So that way all the steam and moisture can come out, and the bottom of the pastry doesn't get soggy.
Okay.
You know what, Chef? I love that you created this for us, but I want to see what the finished product looks like.
Me
So
too.
We're going to do a trick, a magic television trick, and we're going to pop a completed beef Wellington right there. Let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. Look at that thing, man.
I mean,
Now,
gorgeous.
I know, gorgeous. I know it's not as easy as that when you're cooking at Oak Steakhouse, but on TV we can make that stuff happen.
Exactly. Love it.
Okay, so this is what the finished product looks like.
Yes. So beautiful crust, golden brown all the way around. Tenderloin's cooked all the way through.
Then this is awesome, right? I can't wait to taste. Let's say that folks want to come out, maybe pay you a visit. It's a holiday season. Maybe
Yep.
you're treating somebody to a nice dinner.
Yep.
How can they find out where you're located? All of those details.
You can go to oaksteakhouse.com,
Yep.
and you can also find our hours and our location there. But
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful spot there in Rogers. One thing I'd love for you to do before
Yeah.
we go, because I want to see what it looks like. Can you slice this so we
Absolutely.
can see what's
Of
happening
course.
on the inside? Oh man.
Oh, can you hear that
I know.
pastry crust?
Yes, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
That is gorgeous.
Oh man, okay, we got to take a bite of this. Stick with us. We're gonna get to do a little tasting. We'll have more fun. It's all happening later. Yes, that's our show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. You can send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com, and you can catch all of the episodes of this great show over on our YouTube channel. Before we get out of here, we got to thank all of our amazing guests, including Dana and Adair, showing us some amazing acro yoga moves.
And Chef Travis from Oak Steakhouse, thank you so much for the beef Wellington.
Oh my gosh, absolutely delicious. Half of it's already gone because we've already chowed down. That's right. And how about that music video from our friends right here at Fayetteville Public Television? Today we featured the band Hierarchies. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.